出地机器人人给我很多资讯 information， 所以很多采访，很多 information， 我有一个错误，我必须说现在就是很重要，我爱更尊重中国跟中国人，我很抱歉对我的错误，对不起，我很抱歉，你必须了解，我很爱，很尊重中国跟中国人，不好意思，再见。
So, John Cena is worth roughly $60 million. LeBron James checks in at about $500 million. And for most of the world, that would be enough money to live the rest of your life out quite comfortably without ever having to work again. And yet, whatever money the CCP was putting into their or their employers' pockets was clearly desperately enough needed that it was more than worth their dignity or whatever passes for patriotism among these overpaid entertainers. I don't have a lot to say on the topic except that it's been cringy to watch these supposed American heroes taste the boot of the closest thing the modern era has to 1945's Nazis. These two aren't the only examples, but they are some of the most publicized, and given their public personas, they are probably the most distasteful. LeBron's quite happy to betray America, attacking the country that enabled his success while filleting a political party in the midst of enacting a genocide. It's pretty funny considering his capitalist success, how ready he's proven to be to support communist organizations both at home and abroad. And as for John Cena, he basically came out and threw his Taiwanese fans under the bus by denying their sovereignty and their freedom. And he turned his back on his American fans by ignoring their growing concerns about the CCP, whose arse he was paid to kiss. Don't tell me about how they're really nice guys. Don't show me pictures of Cena hanging out with kids, or point to LeBron James's charity work, for which I'm sure there were some great tax benefits. Basically, the only way that nervous, awkward video of John Cena's is forgivable is if someone off camera had a gun on him, or if his family was being held hostage by Chinese security forces. And just as a bit of food for thought, don't entirely disconnect this from other examples of Western hero characters and archetypes being laid low in the last decade or so. The pathetic John Cena that grovelled for forgiveness in that video is not very far removed from the broken shell of Luke Skywalker that made his debut in The Last Jedi. Basically, America, your heroes are all being destroyed while you watch. And if they cannot be corrupted or killed, then they're silenced, deplatformed. And while this is going on, you're all being conditioned to repeat things you do not believe, like a man is a woman and that Taiwan is not a country. Look, I doubt John Cena or LeBron James are particularly informed, or that they even care enough to fully understand the context of the Taiwanese situation, or even the apparent situation in their own flailing country, but that doesn't make them innocent, it just makes them useful idiots. And yes, Hollywood and the NBA bear more than their fair share of guilt, but that doesn't excuse these two cowards. Gina Carano had enough balls to tell Disney to go fuck themselves, and she doesn't have a tenth of the money that these guys have to fall back on. What she does have, though, is her pride. How very toxically masculine of her. Anyway, guys, that's my little rant on that. Thank you, Bigley, for giving me some of your time, even if I maybe wasted it on John Cena. But as a reward, here's some more wasted time with John Cena. Watch him flog some old Chinese chili sauce. Enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cheers.
你好，微博，现在我拍电影，但是我给手机吃饭，我不可以用我的手机。我们拍的时候，所以我现在拍这个，因为他们给我老干妈，我不知道关于老干妈，但是中国人说这是非常好的 chili sauce， 所以现在每天我用老干妈在西凉话，我用很多老干妈，不是广告，老干妈跟我没有关系。但是我认为很多中国人喜欢这个，我试着越来越embrace 中国文化，很多中国人说老干妈是中国文化，所以每天我吃老干妈跟西凉话， 非常非常非常好，我很喜欢。